Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the incredible, yet tragic story of one of the most underrated Hashiras in Demon Slayer, Obanai Iguro. Trust me, after hearing this, you'll understand why he deserves way more recognition. So sit back, relax, and let's uncover the untold story of Obanai Iguro, the Serpent Hashira. First up, let's talk about Obanai's talent and bravery. He's not just any regular demon slayer. Obanai is one of the top-ranked Hashira. With his unique serpent breathing style, he can take down demons in ways nobody else can. His skills are so good that he even took part in the famous Hashira training and later faced off against the big bad himself, Muzan. I mean, how cool is that? But here's the part that most people don't know. Obanai's backstory is actually really tragic. Even though he looks so strong and confident, he had to go through a lot of painful experiences growing up. His childhood wasn't just rough, it was an absolute nightmare. Let's start from the beginning. Obanai was born into a messed-up family. They worshipped this evil demon known as the Serpent Demon. Yep, you heard that right. His own family treated this demon like some kind of goddess. They'd do anything she wanted, even if it meant sacrificing their own kids to please her. Obanai's life was never his own. He was basically treated like a prisoner. As a kid, he was kept locked up in a cage. Can you imagine that? No fun, no friends, no childhood memories, just staring at the same four walls every single day. It's hard to believe, but Obanai never got to experience any of the joys of being a kid. All he knew was pain and fear, and the abuse didn't stop there. The Serpent Demon, who apparently liked him for some twisted reason, forced her followers to cut his mouth to make it wider. That's why Obanai wears bandages on his face as an adult, to cover the scars. The trauma from that incident never left him. Imagine being forced to live with that scar for your entire life, all because of this cruel demon. As if things weren't bad enough, Obanai's cage wasn't just a prison, it was a place of constant torment. The Serpent Demon would sneak in, slither around him menacingly, and even force-feed him until he got sick. It was terrifying. No wonder Obanai is so quiet and reserved around others. He learned early on that trusting people, even his own family, only led to pain. But here's where things finally took a turn. After years of suffering, Obanai decided he couldn't take it anymore. He came up with a plan and managed to escape. He ran for his life, and just when it seemed like he'd get caught, the Flame Hashira at that time, Shinjuro Rengoku, came to his rescue. Finally, Obanai was free from the cage and that evil demon. But his freedom came with a heavy price. Even though Obanai made it out alive, his entire family wasn't so lucky. The Serpent Demon was furious that her favorite prisoner escaped, so she took her revenge on his family. Every single one of them, except for one cousin, was brutally murdered. This left Obanai with unbearable guilt. He blamed himself for their deaths, and that guilt haunted him for years. With nowhere else to turn, Obanai joined the Demon Slayer Corps. He rose up the ranks, becoming a Hashira, and made it his mission to protect others from going through the same horrors he did. In a way, slaying demons was his way of dealing with the pain and guilt he carried. By taking down as many demons as possible, he hoped he could prevent other kids from having childhoods as horrible as his own. Throughout Demon Slayer, Obanai stays pretty quiet. He's reserved and doesn't trust people easily. After all, he was betrayed by his own family. But despite his rough personality, he's still one of the most dependable Hashiras out there. He puts his life on the line to protect others, proving his strength over and over again. Even with all his trust issues, there was one Hashira Obanai truly cared about and trusted, Mitsuri Kenroji, the Love Hashira. Their bond is something special, a glimmer of hope for Obanai despite all the darkness he's endured. It just shows that no matter how broken someone might feel, there's always a chance for them to find connection and friendship. And that's the story of Obanai Iguro, a true hero who deserves way more credit than he gets. His bravery, resilience, and compassion are unmatched. Despite a horrifying past, he became one of the greatest demon slayers, all to make the world safer for others. I hope you all found this story as inspiring